It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. He'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. And it's the West All-Stars to start out. A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Durant. And it's LeBron James. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard position. Now, here is Irving. 6 to shoot. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
You can't allow Irving that look. You just can't give him that. He's too talented a player.
Walker the pass to Embiid. LeBron against Walker. And he makes good on the way up.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Here's Irving. Kemba Walker making his last shot. With the teardrop, and Irving with the lay-in. Good. Irving's got his second basket.
Give Irving some room to get it off that little floating jump shot of his, and you'll regret it for sure.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. And Walker kicks to Giannis. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Passes to Durant. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Walker. Now here's Durant. Pass to Harden. Outside Irving to the inside. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Irving.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
And so George will bring it up for the East All-Stars. 4-point game. To the wing on the left. And a wide open look for Walker. A three-pointer is right on target. Walker's got 5 points so far.
And Walker always shot ready. This is why you can't lay off of him, especially when the ball's going towards him.
Outside Leonard. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Curry. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. And David Aldridge spoke with Nick Nurse. David.
Now he really enjoys the camaraderie this weekend brings. Everybody gets a break in the season. They can breathe a little bit, enjoy the events, enjoy the game. And he said it couldn't come at a more perfect time for his team. They've been grinding all season. So this is the best of both worlds. Guys.
Thank you, David. New players in now for the East. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Beal with it. Lowry picks him up. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. .156 left in the first. Here's Beal, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, you know, the willingness from Towns to share the ball, just another reason why his guys love playing with him.
Russell with it. Middleton for three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Lillard. Doesn't go for him. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Lowry looking around to the right side. And Russell gets it to go.
Guys, that was really nice work mixing in this shot. When Russell is squared up and shooting with confidence, which is most of the time, he can bury it.
Now here's Beal. Lillard outside. Off target from outside. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. A nice shot by Griffin.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Lillard outside. At the elbow, it's Simmons. Will it go? Again, the miss by Lillard. Now the East All-Stars with it. 3-point lead. Lowry passes to Russell. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the first. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Jokic, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
You don't see that too often, the fadeaway shot when he's wide open.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. East All-Stars up on top as they end the first quarter on a 14-5 run. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, one other thing that's clear is how well they're burying their jump shots here in the early going.
And here's Lowry. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Russell Westbrook out there with Lowry. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Here's Lillard following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Pass to Beal. Over Westbrook. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Griffin dishes to Westbrook. Here's Middleton, and Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
Lillard against Middleton. Here's Davis, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possession.
West All-Stars shooting their first free throw of the game. And the East with some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Griffin. Paul George comes in for Chris Middleton. And Steph Curry subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Leonard, he's checked in for the West. Irving comes in for Lillard.
You know, in this 21st century version of the NBA, just being big is not enough. Davis personifies the evolution of the big guy. He's got game from everywhere on the floor.
Now Giannis. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. But they get it back. Giannis kicks to Curry. Outside Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. Here's George. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. George has got his first points in this one. And so here are the West All-Stars, trailing by 4. Here's Irving, trying to get open as Davis. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got 6.
Irving, excellent at converting with either hand. He's got a special talent for finishing in the lane.
Outside, George. Now the pass to Vucevic. Curry with it. He's covered by Thompson. From 12 feet out. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Vucevic.
And Curry certainly is clever and crafty. Trickery is part of his arsenal when he gets inside. I mean, I like seeing him do his thing close to the basket.
Irving misses. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. 4-point game. Curry. Another shot. And it's Antetokounmpo with the bucket inside.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
The East with some changes. Jokic is checked in, and it's Russell in for Steph Curry. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Aldridge. Durant comes in for Davis. Simmons checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's James Harden in for Thompson.
And Harden's three-point accuracy is lethal. I mean, he gets his shot off with such ease and quickness.
Irving against Walker. Stolen by Harden. Oh, the lob for Simmons. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Walker with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Shot's good by Walker.
That's an aspect of Walker's game that I like. I mean, his ability to use the dribble drive and score on the move, nice.
Simmons looking it over. Can't hit that one. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And doing a much better job from three-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
Now here's Walker. He's got 7. Jokic finds Walker. The teardrop falls in. Walker's got 9 points.
Walker's savvy, his creativity, I mean, the touch on that floater up high. Man, that's sweet.
From deep Harden, it's hauled in by George.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And it's in there.
There's not much a defender can do when George decides to go up with the pull-up. I mean, you got to respect both his shooting and his driving ability because of his speed on the dribble.
Here is Harden. Paul George making his last shot. Now Harden. Shot clock at 5. From deep. That one no good. And so it's the East All-Stars with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? For the East All-Stars, the first quarter, pretty even. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. And 2017's most valuable player, Russell Westbrook, averaged a triple-double for 3 straight seasons. Kenny, have you ever seen a lead guard who worked harder than the Brody?
Lead guard. No. He plays with the heart every night. You know, he plays with that intensity every night. You know, if I tried to do that when I was playing, I would be asleep for a week after that game. I couldn't come back. This guy plays with intensity, Jack, that only you have played with. Jack, you know anyone like that?
Not really, but you hear the sound right here?
What's that? Sounds like a motor?
An incredible motor. Yeah, good job, Kenny. Okay. It's interesting to see how he adapts as he gets older.
You know who he reminds me of?
Who's that?
With just his attitude and the way he goes on the floor every night?
You?
AI.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you.
Artificial intelligence. I like it.
Yeah.
Kevin Harlan standing by with the call of the second half. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Harden's gone 1 of 3 on the night. And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. Durant is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving in at the point guard.
Well, I tell you what, so hard to guard all that size. I mean, Embiid is an absolute monster, and he knows how to draw fouls, too.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on that one.
Tell you what, when Joel Embiid is healthy, this dude is a super effective player, a polished big man with an arsenal of post moves and shots. He's a handful down there.
And he's good on the second. And it's Harden with the ball for the West All-Stars. They trail by 7. Durant trying to break free. That shot, no good. Great tee that time from Curry. On the wing, George shoots over Leonard. George, no good. And so here are the West All-Stars. Durant finds Leonard. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. George up top. He's covered by Leonard. And yes, it's good.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
And good that time.
Watching LeBron in the pick and roll is artistry in motion. Timing, precision, everything's right on the mark.
Walker against Irving. And Walker kicks to Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Curry's got the lead up to 10 now for the East All-Stars. James, the pass to Durant. Irving against Walker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
The West All-Stars shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
He hits both from the stripe.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Curry against Beal. Outside Lowry. Back to Curry from downtown. They get it back. Shot's good by Middleton. Middleton's got 5 now.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Irving.
Boy, good luck trying to keep Irving down. I mean, he's more than happy to take the contact and finish right through it.
Lowry finds Griffin. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Curry, and it's Vucevic in the corner. Off target from three-point range. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Davis. That shot off. Griffin with some nice D. To the middle. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Curry.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
Irving kicks to Beal. Davis, the pass to Aldridge. The dish to Irving. Pocket 6. The shot missing. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Thompson against Middleton. Outside Curry. Here's Vucevic.
Quite honestly, Vucevic is highly skilled at getting defenders to be physical with him. I mean, he's welcoming of contact, especially when he's going up for his shot.
The East All-Stars shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good.
You know, very quietly, Vucevic puts up phenomenal numbers consistently. A nightly double-double threat who, you know, bullies opposing defenses on the regular.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Jokic is checked in, and D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Curry. The West also making some changes. Towns, he's checked in for Aldridge. Ben Simmons comes in for Klay Thompson. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Irving. Floats it up for Davis. It's tipped. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. So here's Westbrook. Outside, Russell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Russell's got the lead up to 11 now for the East All-Stars.
Well, I think the more Russell looks to score from there, guys, the more dangerous he becomes.
Davis finds Simmons. Baseline try. Basket counts. .54 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now, here is Russell. And here's Westbrook from the arc. It doesn't go for him. Lillard with it. Outside, Beal. 26 seconds left in the third. It's good.
And this is Beal's role. He's out here to score the ball, and he does it at a high rate.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Here's Jokic. Count it. Jokic has got his second basket of the game. And so it's the East All-Stars, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had on this game has been minimal. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Here's Lillard. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court right now for the East All-Stars, we've got Russell Westbrook. Paul George is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Russell. And it's Jokic in at the center. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the East All-Stars.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Well, they've also really been dialed in with their jump shot. I mean, they have not missed much from mid-range today.
Embiid, he's checked in for the East. Walker comes in for D'Angelo Russell. The West All-Stars also with the sub. LeBron's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. So he gets them both.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
Walker in the post. Covered by Lillard. Shot's good by Walker.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Walker's gone a nice 5 of 6 shooting from the field. Down low, here's James, and LeBron throws it down.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Now, here's Walker. Here's George. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
LeBron James knows the meaning of the word layup, but he's much more interested in throwing it down when he can.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Passes it to George. And the 3 off target. Harden inside the 3-point line. Again, the West All-Stars.
And Harden is a smart player. I mean, when the defense isn't right on him, he makes them pay. Love seeing him shoot that pull-up. Nice.
Now here's Walker. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Curry's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Irving's checked in. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. It's a three-point game. Here's LeBron, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. LeBron's got 6 in the quarter. Walker against James. Pass to Curry. Embiid inside. Fires from deep. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Embiid.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Now Walker. James Harden missing on the 3. Curry finds George. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Walker. No good. Shot missing. Now the West All-Stars the other way. James, the pass to Harden. Good, and the assist goes to James. And that's now 7 points for James Harden.
How good is that? Harden commanding the ball in these moments. Loves stepping up at crucial times.
Stolen by Harden. And now LeBron pushing it up. No one back. Oh, the power on that. Prudent.
The magnitude of the moment not lost on LeBron James. He knows they needed a bucket there, and he's going to get it for them.
And the East All-Stars call time here. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Paul George. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Here's Curry, and the rejection by James.
LeBron, one of those players who gets fired up by defense as much as offense, and that block going to put a major bounce in his step.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Curry the bucket on the assist by Middleton. Curry's got 11 in the second half. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They're up by 2. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Harden inside the three-point line. The offensive rebound.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
But they recover it. Money! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Middleton dishes to Curry. Count it!
So I tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire under him.
And it's Harden with the ball for the West All-Stars. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. East All-Stars on defense. The lead is 2. And they get it. Buries it from outside.
Man, they're getting a fantastic effort from James Harden right now.
Timeout called. East All-Stars. They trail by 1. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Curry deciding where to go with it. The 3. Count it!
And you know Curry loves these moments. The passion, the energy. What a shot.
So it's the East All-Stars taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll do it, folks.